How you doing, man? Good, bro.
Keep him safe.
All right, guys, let's open it up for questions.
All right. Gotta set this close, you know what I'm saying? Danny probably ain't gonna never get one, so gotta let him see it as much as we can.
Shut up, dude.
Let's go.
I don't even need to ask anything. I just point at you guys and let you guys take it away.
I mean, he's a bitch. He knows he's a bitch. He knows I'm coming in 3 weeks from tonight in Connecticut. I'm going to murk his fucking face off. I hope he makes it past 3 fucking rounds. That's what I give him. I give him 3 rounds. I think I finished him in the 3rd, but if he does get past the 3rd, I will give my respects to him, but I don't see him making it past the 3rd fucking round.
Who in your life have you finished? In your life?
I just said I'm going to fucking finish you.
Who in your... Oh, you
what
just
does
gonna finish
that, what does
me?
that have to do with anything?
You got to do something that you've never done before against somebody that's way better than you, bro.
Okay.
What the fuck you gonna do? What are you gonna do? How you gonna murder my face off?
I'm gonna cut off your face. You're gonna get tired. You've never been 5 rounds before. I'm gonna get tired. I'm not gonna give you my fucking game plan up here, bro.
I mean, it don't matter if you got my game plan or not because you're terrible at fighting.
You don't have a game plan. You don't specialize in anything.
You're terrible. What you mean? I specialize in wrestling. I'm a 2-time national champion. I also knocked out your homeboy, Juan Archuleta. I'm the Bellator Interim champion.
You were losing the fight before you knocked out Archuleta.
But what I do? I knocked him out. What you gonna beat me and then what you gonna say after I knock you out? What you gonna say?
Okay.
Like I was winning the fight. Shit, I almost had him.
I think that was my question. Just let him go.
Oh, okay.
I
like talking to, you know what I'm saying, Daniela Sabatello. I like calling him Daniela now, you know what I'm saying, because he likes to do his hair. He likes to do a little makeup, I think, you know what I mean? It's just fun for me. I'm having a blast, bro.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I've been saying it for like a couple weeks.
That was scripted. He scripts all his shit. That's why he stutters all the fucking time.
I've been saying it for a couple weeks because I've been thinking about it. Like, you like a girl. You like a little girl. Daniela Sabatello, you like that?
I love it.
So for each of you, in 3 weeks after this is done, I mean, how hyped will you be for the next opponent in terms of the trash talk?
Well, I'm going to be hyped up for the championship of this Grand Prix for sure. Whether it's Magomed or Apache, I don't really give a fuck. They both fucking suck. Obviously, this is the best fight there is in the tournament. Our side is obviously better. He already beat Magomed. I'll definitely be hyped up for that fight, but I'll still never like this fucking guy. I just feel like we're just totally 2 different opposite people. You go on Instagram, you go on Twitter, you see him always commenting, liking everyone's shit. He wants to be buddy-buddy with everybody. He wants everybody to like him. I'm the exact opposite. I don't give a fuck whether you like me. That's awesome. You don't like me. I don't give a fuck. He just needs everybody's approval. That's just very different from me. And then obviously his style is very different from me. He's a shitty fighter. I'm a good fighter. And yeah, I just don't think we'll ever see eye to eye.
Yeah, we definitely won't see eye to eye, but it's because people like me, and he's upset. He's jealous that people like me. People don't like his stick, and that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You're an ugly person. You know what I mean? And people don't like that. Unfortunately for you, great for me. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is.
Yeah, it is good for you that you're fighting me. It is good. This is making your career. People are going to get behind your back because you're fighting me. People want to see me knocked out. They're not going to remember your name after this fight.
Yeah, and once you get knocked out, everybody be happy, so I get to give people good feelings. So that's great.
Cool.
Kay Williams for Can Chronicles Media. You know, Stots, it's been well documented that you've been calling out Sabatello for quite some time now. And there's a quotable you said you can get behind him, punching him in the mouth because you pretty much don't like him.
Yeah.
Approaching this fight, is it more on a professional tier or is this all personal?
I mean, it's business as usual for me, but this just it adds more chips for me, which is like fun for me. Like, oh man, you gonna talk shit. So now when I beat the crap out of you, I don't know if I'm supposed to cuss or not, but after I beat the fuck out of you, you know what I mean? It's just more satisfying, you know what I mean? So if I was to whoop you on the street or something, you know what I'm saying? I stick my foot in your face in the mud, you know what I mean? So just like an extra little umph, you know what I mean? So I'm still training like normal. I'm still, you know, I'm dangerous everywhere. It's just a little bit extra, you know, spice.
Raufeon, Zayd Hussein with Columbia Chronicle. What's your prediction for this fight? Do you see it going long or do you see him getting out of there early?
I see me whooping his ass probably in the 2nd round. I would say 2nd round just because he's gonna try to wrestle, and then once he realizes he can't wrestle with me or he can't do what he needs to do, it's going to be a long night and it's going to get old fast for him, and I don't think he's ready for that.
What's your prediction? He said, what's your prediction?
I just said, I'm going to get you out of there in a second.
Okay.
Did I not?
Danny, after your victory at Bellator 282...
I wasn't listening. I don't know. You just rumble and stutter and talk. I don't know what the fuck you were saying. I'm sorry, what?
Danny, over here. After your victory at Bellator 282, you said that Stots is an easier stylistic matchup for you than Higo or Jernel Lugo. Do you stand by that statement?
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't specialize in anything. You know, Higo is just absolute stud on the ground. His jiu-jitsu game is absolutely legendary. When you go up against a guy like that, you got to be really calculated and very careful. He's waiting for you to slip up so he can get your fucking neck or get your arm or your fucking leg or whatever. So you got to be very careful. You can't open up too much because that's what he wants. You don't want to fall into somebody else's game plan. You know, a lot of these fighters lose fights because they're fucking stupid. I'm one of the smartest fighters there are. A bunch of other things as well. You know, I got good conditioning. I'm very tall for the weight class. I'm very quick. I got grappling, obviously. I'm going to show my striking off in this fight. But so he was very hard because he could finish the fight at any point. And in MMA, that just happens in the blink of a fucking eye. But with him, he doesn't specialize anywhere. He's okay on the feet. He's okay on the ground. And he's just a little bitch. So I got nothing to fucking worry about with this guy. He can't fucking finish me. So I think it is just a little bit of a stylistic, easier matchup. He's also never been 5 rounds. His conditioning isn't going to be able to hold up. I don't care if he knows that.
Okay, shut the fuck up. You keep saying that.
I don't care if he knows.
Before. I've been 5 rounds 2 times in my career.
I don't stalk your career like you do.
Well,
maybe
you don't do your homework,
and
and that's why you get knocked the fuck out because you don't know me. And you should know me. You should know somebody that's gonna beat the shit out of you.
It's gonna be an easy fight. I don't need to do shit. I've watched like 2 of your fucking fights. The only thing that sticks out on the page is you're a little bitch. That's it.
So what was that? Higo is so good. He's a BJJ practitioner, and I just had to watch out for everything. You were scared. You were scared to fight him, so that's why you fought like a bitch. Because you were scared. His ass. You laid on him and
yeah,
wasted time.
Very good
wasted
jiu-jitsu.
Everybody's time and money.
And last question real quick. Will either of you incorporate some Detroit urban survival tactics into your training camp, Dale Brown? And then also, will you guys shake hands after the fight, win, lose, or draw?
I mean, I hope I learn a thing or two from this guy. That's actually awesome that he's fucking here. I'm pretty hyped up. But after the fight, you know, after I beat the shit out of my opponents, you know, it's not really bad blood. Obviously, again, I don't see us ever seeing eye to eye. But after my fights are done, I immediately have my eyes on the next guy. And especially in a tournament setting like this with the Grand Prix, when you already have your opponent lined up next, my eyes will already be on Magomed or Patchy the second that bell fucking rings. Again, I don't like the guy. I'm going to try to fucking murder his face off. He's never actually had an opponent go in there that actually wants to kill him like I do. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I can do a lot of things. I can't tell the future. Maybe there will be bad blood after. Maybe there won't. I don't know.
Last question here, and then we'll do face-off.
Wait, Raufeon, are you going to shake his hand after the fight?
So after the fight, to answer your first question, I don't need to like incorporate survival training because all he's gonna do is try to hug my legs the whole round. You know what I mean? Every round he's gonna try to hug my legs. So I don't really need. I feel like that's above his pay grade. You know what I mean? So I probably won't shake his hand. To be honest with you, I don't like to do. You know what I mean? So probably not gonna be no shaking hands. I'm gonna probably party on him. That's just what's gonna happen. That's just how I feel. Sportsmen not alike. I just don't like them. So.
What's up, guys? One last question for you guys. What's the one thing that you guys most respect about each other? I know you guys don't like each other, but if you had to pick one thing that you guys most respect about each other, what would it be?
I would say the way he sticks to being a bitch. You know what I mean? He sticks to it hard. You know what I mean? Like his
copying my style.
He sticks
That's
to
something
it.
I would say.
He sticks to it. He sticks to it really well. You know what I mean? So I admire that. You know, that you can be a bitch 100% of the time. That's crazy, bro.
I mean, it's cool that he's going to be able to say that he fought the best bantamweight that has ever lived. So he will always have that under his belt that he's fought me. I know it'll be a little bit of
look at the crowd when you say ridiculous shit like that. Dude, look at people. That's why people don't like you. 4
years old when we do this shit. You always interrupt me. Why are you 4 years old when we do this shit?
Because I'm the champ.
Because you're so fucking nervous. Look at you right now.
One more question.
Knees fucking shaking. You're like a little bitch. Are you that nervous?
I'm excited to hurt you, bro.
We got 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
This question is for both of you. There's obviously been some really legendary Bellator rivalries in the past several years. Would you say that this fight between you two is the chance to be the biggest male Bellator fight in the history of the promotion? And if so, why?
Yeah, not just inside the bantamweight division, but I think this will be the biggest fight of the entire year throughout all of Bellator. I think Bellator bantamweight division is really getting the respect that it deserves. It's the best division across all of MMA. You look at our top 5, top 7 guys, and it's just absolutely stacked. We would beat any other promotion. So just from a pure skill standpoint, I think we are going to get the respect, and the rivalry will be very big. But also just because of our personalities, you know, I make guys bigger when they fight me. You know, the spotlight is on them more. You know, nobody knew who Stots was before he fought me. He's 34 years old. He's been in this game for fucking ever. Nobody knew who he was. Everybody's saying, oh, Stots came out of nowhere. No, he came out of nowhere because now he's fighting Danny Sabatello. So, yeah, I do think it'll be an absolutely massive fight. But we'll see.
I have literally more followers than you on every platform. So that's false news. Try again.
Okay, dude.
If you engage in anything other than humping my leg, you gonna be fucked up, bro. Why not beat your ass on the feet? Are you the little fucking ass, dude?
Let's face the cameras, guys. Face the cameras, please.
Oh, I can't wait.